Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Root B here, and it's time for some more math enrichment. We're going to be continuing on with a paper we've started recently, the 2014 Canadian Senior Mathematics Competition. Once again, that's the 2014 paper. We've already done the first few questions in the final answer, no justification required portion. We're on to question number 4, so let's take a look now. Alright, so it's a function-based question, and these ones often scare people. They really do. People seem to shy away from a function does this, or we have functions like this, especially if they're functions from calculus with logarithms. But really, any sort of function question tends to trip people up. So be on our guard, but really, the function questions are almost the easiest. I don't know how they get this reputation of scary. Maybe it's because we're talking about functions and we haven't properly defined them. It's not a polynomial or anything. But question number 4. A function f satisfies f of x plus f of x plus 3 is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay. So we don't quite know what it is, but we know the sum of f of x and f of x plus 3 has a nice relationship with the value of x that we're talking about. So this works for all x. If f of 8 and f of 2 is equal to 12, so if we add those two we get 12, determine the value of f of 5. Okay. So we sit here and we think, how can we approach this? How can we get f of 5, knowing f of 2 and f of 8? Well, all we know about the function, and that's really what you got to do. You have to focus on what do we know about the function. Because only the properties we know about the function can really help us. This could be a polynomial in disguise somehow, or it could just be some random function that has this property, and the numbers don't really make a whole lot of sense. But all we know is if we put in an x and f of x plus 3, we have a relationship. Okay, so here we put in f of 2, here we put in f of 8. So if we were to talk about f of 2, we'd need to add f of 5 in order to make sense of the equation. Okay? If we put in f of 8, we'd then need to put in to add f of 11 to make sense of that. So f of 2 relates with f of 5 in this way, but f of 8 doesn't really relate to f of 5, unless we let x equal 5. So let me show you what I mean. We get ourselves a new piece of paper because we're on to a brand new question. So just for clarity, so I don't have to keep going back to it, let's write down the relationship. So we have 2x plus 5. That's what the relationship is here. And we also know that f of 8 plus f of 2 is equal to 12. Okay? 2 plus 3 is 5. So f of 2 plus f of 5 is going to be, well, so we substituted x is equal to 2 in here. F of 2 plus f of 5, 2 times 2 plus 5, so that's 9. Okay. So we have on f of 5, and we want f of 5. If we could figure out what f of 2 is, maybe it's 4, and we get f of 5 is 5, we'd be all set. But we don't have that. We have f of 2, but we don't quite have the relationship we want here. We have this pesky f of 8 here. 8 plus 3 is 11. That's getting us further away. That's adding in more values that we don't know. But if we notice, 5 plus 3 is 8. So f of 5 plus f of 8, here we're substituting in x equals 5 into this relationship. We know that's going to be 2 times 5 plus 5, or 15. Okay. We might call this 1, we might call this 2. So we have these guys, and we could probably work them out and get ourselves a relationship. what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them. Right? I don't have enough room down there, so I'll add them up here. F of 2 plus f of 5 equals 9. And we'll just rearrange this one a little bit. Equals 15. You don't have to rearrange it. I'm doing it just to make the addition a little easier for myself. So I add these guys, f of 2 plus f of 8. Well, hey, look, we know that value. F of 5 plus f of 5, that's 2 f of 5s. And then 9 plus 15, that's 24. Okay? So this, 12. We know that. So 12 plus 2 times f of 5 is 24. So 2 times f of 5 is 24 minus 12. Well, that's just 12. So if we want to just talk about a single f of 5, which we do, we just want f of 5. That's going to be our final answer. We have to divide both sides by 12. We got 2 f of 5s equal 12, so we divide by 2 here, we get f of 5. And we do 12 divided by 2 on the other side, and we get 6. So we can get f of 5 equals 6. And that's our final answer. And from there, we could work out that f of 2 is 3. And we could work out that f of 8 is 9. 3 plus 9, that's 12. That's a little check we can do. We can also check that 3 plus 6, that's definitely going to be, I mean, we just figured it out from there. So that's definitely satisfies the relationship there. So the little things we can do to check on this sort of stuff. But we got our final answer, f of 5 is equal to 6. We don't need to dilly-dally anymore. We got our final answer. We can move on. We're done question number 4, so it's on to question number 5, but we'll cover that in another video. Thank you so much for watching.